Whether you call them battery packs, power banks or portable chargers, these accessories do one thing well: charge devices when you can't find an open outlet. Whether you're heading out for a long workday or a long weekend to visit family and friends, battery packs are small, sturdy and powerful enough to charge your smartphone, tablet, laptop or even all three at once, depending on their size. Take stock of the devices you need when you're on the go. Those will dictate the size and type of power bank you'll want to buy. With so many options on the market right now, we tested out a bunch of models to determine the best portable power banks you can get right now. Number 1. Spigen Arc Hybrid Mag. I went into this category expecting Apple's own MagSafe battery pack to be a top pick. And while it performed admirably, charging a dead 14 plus to about 43% in an hour and 45 minutes, Spigen's Arc Hybrid delivered a 56% charge in nearly the same amount of time. The Arc Hybrid firmly attaches to the MagSafe ring and it's flush enough that you can easily hold your phone and use it while charging up. Unlike the Apple battery, it includes 4 indicator lights to help you gauge how much juice the pack itself has left. Considering Spigen's battery is $30 cheaper than Apple's, it's easy to recommend. Alternatively, Anker's 633 magnetic battery delivered a larger charge thanks to its 10,000 mAh capacity, boosting the iPhone to 100% in 3 hours with enough left over for an additional 29% charge. And while the kickstand feature felt mildly useful, the battery itself was bulky, but that's understandable for a power bank that's twice as large as Spigen's. Ultimately, the Arc Hybrid performed better as a quick and convenient way to give a partial charge to your iPhone on the go. Number 2. Anker 511 Power Bank. Until Android phones get something like MagSafe, a wired connection makes the most sense for on-the-go charges. The Anker 511 Power Bank is a cleverly designed unit about the size and shape of a slim stick of butter. The battery has enough capacity to charge a depleted Galaxy S22 Ultra to 75% in a little over an hour, so you'll be covered if you don't have long between flights to give your phone a bit more juice. It also has a built-in plug and allows for pass-through charging, which means it can act as a wall adapter if you're ever stuck with both a dead battery bank and phone, but happen to be near an outlet. It doesn't come with a cable, though, so you'll need to provide one that can go from the bank's single USB-C port to your device. Number 3. Mophie PowerStation Pro AC. The TSA's 100 watt-hour battery limit translates to around 27,000 mAh for lithium-ion batteries. Mophie's PowerStation Pro AC is so massive it necessitates a grab handle and get close to the edge of that max carry-on size. You probably won't find a larger, acceptable portable power bank. After all, an on-the-go charging brick is pointless if you can't travel with it. I took this one through security at 2 airports and no one gave it a second glance. To power your mobile work setup, the PowerStation has 4 ports. 3 of them are the usual USBs, but there's also a 3-prong AC outlet. Most current devices charge via USB, and doing so is more efficient than using a power adapter between the cable and power bank. But older devices and certain mobile workstation accessories, speakers, lights and printers come to mind, might only power up through a basic wall plug. Just be sure to hold down the status button until the light turns red to turn on the AC port. Number 4. Anker Prime 20,000 mAh Power Bank. Not only does Anker's new 20,000 mAh Prime Power Bank look pretty slick, it's also easier to recharge, as long as you pony up for the companion base. Magnets help align the pin so you can just plonk the battery down and move on with your life. The set will run you $200, which is pretty spendy for a battery bank, but if you consider that the base offers extra ports, 1 USB-A and 2 USB-C, you can also use it as a power hub for other devices, which takes some of the sting out of the price. The battery itself has the same 3 ports and a blocky, upright design. The case is a textured metallic plastic with a high polish, built-in screen and rounded corners. It tells you how many watts are flowing out to each device and displays the overall remaining charge within the battery. When you press the power button, it takes a moment to wake. But the extra processes that run the screen don't seem to slow the battery down or diminish the power it has to give. Its charge times and capacity was on par with the other 20K batteries I've tested. Number 5. Nest Out Portable Charger. Plenty of battery packs are built to withstand drops and other abuse, but very few are waterproof or even water resistance. It makes sense, water and electrical charges aren't good companions. The Nest Out Portable Charger battery has an IP67 rating, which means it can handle being submerged in water for a number of minutes, and Nestout claims a 30-minute dunk in a meter of water shouldn't interfere with the battery's operation. I couldn't think of a likely scenario where a power bank would spend a half hour in 3 feet of water, but I could see a backpacker traversing a river and submerging their pack for a few minutes, or a sudden downpour drenching all of their gear. The water resistance comes courtesy of screw-on caps with silicone gaskets that physically keep the water out, so you'll need to make sure you tighten, but don't over-tighten, the caps whenever you think wetness is in your future. The company also claims the battery lives up to a military standard shock/drop specification, which sounds impressive, but it's hard to pin down what exactly that means.